Bum, 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 bum. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 39 of the Primetime Gorehounds. I am Mr. Primetime James Thomas himself here with the Gorehound himself, Paul Burt. And tonight we're going to be watching the 1982 classic Poltergeist. And before we get started, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And also, if you want to donate to the channel, donate to the Cash App PrimePod313. Again, PrimePod313 is the official Cash App. And Paul, how in the hell are ya?
I'm doing good. I may sound a little different here, folks, because I've had issues with straps, but the show must go on. I'm still here, and we're going to be checking out Poltergeist. Man, it has been a minute since I've seen this movie. I remember, I think the last time I saw this must have been about 4 or 5 years back, because there's a whole heap of other movies around that point. But yeah, Poltergeist is one of them classic ghost movies, man, that I really enjoyed watching when I was a kid. And yeah, I know they did the other two sequels as well. I mean, part 2 was one of my favorite sequels out of the trilogy.
Two was good.
Yeah, part 3, people can say what they want about it. I felt that it had its moments, but you know what? I'll take those two sequels over that 2015 remake any day.
The most pointless fucking remake ever. Ever.
There was nothing that was wrong with it, man.
And yes, Poltergeist, starring Craig T. Nelson, Joe. I forget her name. Jodie Williams, something like that.
Let me just check.
As his wife.
Yeah, Jo Beth Williams.
Heather O'Rourke as Carol Ann. Dominic Dunn. Yes, man. Yes, this movie is a classic, beautiful film. It says, me and Paul had this discussion to start the movie. It says directed by the late great Tobe Hooper, who directed, Texas Chainsaw. But where the big controversy lies is, did Tobe Hooper really direct this film? And watching this movie over the years, I'm like, it's kind of fucking obvious who was behind the camera most of the time, and that is the GOAT, Steven Spielberg. It's so obvious. Except Steven Spielberg could not direct two movies because around this time, he was directing E.T., another classic, and he wanted to do this as well, but the studio wouldn't let him. So it's not confirmed, but the cast and crew has said that Steven Spielberg would make the drive back and forth to film this and film E.T. Tobe Hooper just kind of got slapped on with the director role. Nothing taken away from Tobe Hooper. Tobe Hooper, I'm pretty sure, did have some creative input, but look at Tobe Hooper's style, look at Steven Spielberg's style, and watch this movie. It's night and day who's really directing this movie.
Pretty much, man.
Yes, absolutely. So I am right where we get to see the old school Metro Golden Mayer with the lion. Is that where you're at, Paul?
Yeah, that's where I'm at. 3 seconds in on Blu-ray.
All right, cool. And for all you fine folks, also don't forget to check out our Terrifier 2 live commentary, which was a fucking blast. Yeah. And also don't forget to check out the fucking Monday Night Raw live commentary where Austin Theory was made to look like a chump.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was looking at it thinking, man, well that didn't take long. Oh, and a little bit of news for Terrifier 2. I've got to give a shout out to these guys as well. The movie has now officially passed over 10 million at the box office.
That's awesome. That is awesome, man. I hope they keep making more. Keep making more money. Yeah. Shout out to those guys, man. They deserve it. They deserve it.
Absolutely.
So we are going to press okay. All right, I almost forgot the rules. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll give you time to catch up. Like I said, we're 3 seconds in. Now the rules are we go 3, 2, 1, press play. For those that want to watch along with us, live or in the archive, 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. Again, 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, you're going to have this overwhelming desire to tear your face off in front of a mirror.
Gnarly.
Oh, yeah.
And the crazy thing about this movie's rated PG.
It's a fucking 15 over here.
It's not rated R. Like that's a grisly scene.
How they get away with? Never mind. It's Steven Spielberg. He can do what the fuck he wants.
Well. To be fair, Paul, I mean, PG-13 didn't really exist at that point. It was either PG or R. PG didn't come into existence till Raiders. I want to say Raiders of Lost Ark.
It's like over here. Like we got a couple of age ratings over here for like kids movies. They're rated a U. Then you got PG, and then you had 15, and then it's 18, which is the highest age rating you can get over here. And then they eventually in 94 have a 12 rating, and that's what a lot of these PG-13 movies usually end up getting over here. Hello?
Oh, sorry. I had to do something real quick. But all right, so here we go. So in 3, 2, 1, play.
We're in.
I missed that line. You don't see that no more.
Nah, I mean, you got that newer one now, but I prefer the old one.
All right, we got the Star Spangled Banner. Metro Golden Mayer presents.
Yep.
A Toby Hooper film, allegedly.
Allegedly, but we all best known for doing Texas Chainsaw.
And Poltergeist. We got the Star Spangled Banner. And I love this opening with the Star Spangled Banner. I know, Paul, you can't relate, but over here in America, TV at one point in time actually had dignity. It actually cut itself off. When it hit midnight.
Believe it or not, over in the UK, they did the same thing when they had like we got 5 main channels. And every so often at night when BBC would shut off for the night, we'd have our version of the anthem playing, and then BBC One and BBC Two would shut off. However, Channel 3 and Channel 4, they would keep going because they got to go a whole heap of late night programs. And now, we got streaming platforms in Sky that go 24/7. But back then, this is how we watched TV back in the day, folks.
Yes, it cut itself off. It cut itself off at midnight, man. It hit the Star Spangled Banner, then would cut itself off. Now it's like, now it had dignity. Now it's like a prostitute in Las Vegas. It's up all night.
Something like that.
And when you try to use the remote to turn the TV off, you can hear the remote talking like, "Get your fucking hands off me."
Yeah. It's like, get out of here, man. We're trying to fucking sleep.
Yeah, the movie of the minute, the movie of the minute coming on. Get your fucking hands off me. Watch this movie.
Yeah. It's like, get out of here. Yeah, there's the old doggo grabbing some treats. We're trying to wake the owner up.
Yeah. And we got following the dog. And I love how we're introduced to the family just by the dogs going to their rooms. Love that.
Yeah, he just stole a bag of chips. He's like, I'm having that.
That dog is cute, golden retriever.
Yeah.
And really quickly, rest in peace to the most precious little girl in horror movie history, Heather O'Rourke, and Dominic Dune, who passed away, I think, not too long after this movie was filmed, and brutally murdered by her punk ass ex-boyfriend.
This trilogy, for anybody who doesn't know, is that this movie series has a long-standing history of it possibly being cursed because there's always been some fucked up shit going on in each of the movies. Like the word is, during the scenes, they actually brought up actual fucking skeletons in the caskets and shit.
That's in this movie.
Yeah. So they reckon the movie was cursed because of that. And then, of course, like you said, you got that actress who got fucking murdered, which was bullshit. And then, of course, on Poltergeist 2, that dude who scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, he really was fucking looking like death because, yeah, he was dying of cancer. And then the third one had issues as well, like, the film set almost burned down in the parking lot scene, and then Heather passed away before the film even finished.
That's a damn shame, man. She is so adorable in this movie.
Yeah.
Talking to the TV, Craig T. Nelson looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing? You should be in bed.
She's talking to the TV and the strobe light effect on the TV. Very creepy open.
Yeah, it's a very creepy opening with that scene with the strobe light in. It just is, there wasn't a lot of CG back then. I mean, yeah, we got some pretty good special effects in this movie for what it was at its time. But yeah, just simple lighting like that is enough to cause a lot of effectiveness, and this movie did that. And
her hands on the TV, which is the iconic poster for this movie.
Yep. Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg production.
You know, when I look at the way the word, I was saying, the way when I look at those word titles, I can't help but think it looks like the word titles from the first Rambo movie, only it's in red on theirs and this one's black.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely that is definitely the same neighborhood.
Jerry Goldsmith music.
Yeah. Very good music score here from Goldsmith. Man, 1980s.
Of the neighborhood. The normalcy looks like a normal neighborhood. Like beside the random fucking trees in the middle of the street.
Why is there a fucking tree in the... Never mind. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, this was like very different world back then. Kids were actually out playing. Video games was just in its infancy at the time. We didn't have any internet, so we had to go out and have some fun. It's
regular normal normal American neighborhood. You don't think nothing's wrong, and yes, this dude, you're a grown ass man. Why don't you just drive when you're on a beer run?
It's kind of what I would do if it was in that timeline. If I didn't have a car, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna get there faster this way. And then you got these kids with their toy cars, like, yeah, we're gonna knock this guy over. I'll be like, dude, you just spilled my fucking beer.
Ha ha, fucker. Imagine if they said that.
Oh, I'd be like, you little shit. You're buying me a new case of beer. Oh, there goes all the beer. Oh, man, that sucks. And yeah, of course, back in the 80s, your friends would all get together and we all watch a ball game or watch a movie. Simpler times like that.
I love the dogs. Like, what the fuck? It's spraying all over the place.
What's going on here?
Good old 70s and 80s football. Back when they played like fucking men.
Yeah. And I think that was the Raiders in that game as well, which is my team.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. When football, football, was no pussy shit. Like they like in the word, when men were men, when men played the game.
Oh yeah. Like if you're gonna get tackled, you're gonna get your fucking ass handed to you if you got tackled. That was just the way.
Oh yeah, you're getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And again, I've had uncles that would get together, watch the ball, and Mr. Rogers comes on.
Oh, I'd be going ape shit right now if that was me.
Who the hell is that guy?
Yeah, like, come on, we can't have that happening to you in the ball. Hey, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. I wonder how many of us have had this happen to us back in the day where our TVs have the same remote frequency as the neighbors.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor.
I did check out that film, by the way, that they did about him as well.
Yeah, which I heard that Nancy Stevens, who plays the nurse on Halloween, and her husband were producers of that movie.
That is true, and it was Tom Hanks who played that. Playing with a remote, but yeah, it was Tom Hanks that played that role, and I will say he actually played that role really damn good. Like, had it down to the T.
Well, I mean, it's Tom Hanks, you know.
Of course, he's a legend. Oh, that's the worst thing ever. You see your mum trying to flush your dead pet down the toilet.
She is the most adorable little girl, man. Look, Heather O'Rourke, like, it's her movie. Like, it is her movie. She is the MVP of this movie, and I believe she was 5 or 6 at the time of filming. And what makes her performance so great is it's believable. Like, she believes, like, she's acting like how a regular 5, 6-year-old kid would act.
Yeah, she was totally believable in the part. Well, when she passed away, dude, she was 12. So that was in 88. So count back 6 years. Yeah, she was 6.
Oh my god, bro. She's so cute.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it was some kind of intestines issues that caused septic shock, and that's what took her out.
That's
Think about this too.
Oh god.
Think about this too. She was a hell of an actress. If she didn't die from that condition, who knows what her career would have been like, man. She could have been one of the top actresses. She could have been one of the top scream queens. She had the fucking world at her feet in this movie, dude. And
wasn't she in Texas Chainsaw 3?
Let me look. Hang on.
No. She wasn't?
The only movies, she was only been in 3 movies, believe it or not. And guess what those 3 movies were?
Poltergeist 1, 2, I assume.
And the 3rd one, yeah.
And 3rd, yeah.
She's been in a lot of TV stuff. She was in Chips, Matt Hudson, Webster, Finder of Lost Loves, like 1 episode per showing. But yeah, man, she had a up and coming run, which could have been something big if she didn't die from that condition she had, man.
And of course, me being me. Okay, Paul. Okay, tell me the biggest reason why. Tell me what you think is the biggest reason why I love this movie.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
I talk about it all the time.
Well, I'm gonna take a guess and say it's probably the cast involved. That'd be one of them.
Close, but what are they doing with the cast?
Introducing them and making you getting to know them more, character building and development.
Exactly. That's why I love this movie, because it's taking the time for us to get to know the family, to get to know Carol Ann, to get to know Robbie and Craig T. Nelson and the mom and the sister. See, like I said, that's why I love movies that do that, because when shit does hit the fan, you know, like, you care about these people. You care about this little girl, Carol Ann, you know, and that's what makes this movie so great. It takes the time to do that before the weird shit happens. And you like this family. You like them.
Yeah, exactly, man. These characters, as the movie progresses, as the more and more you get to know them, the more you care about them, and the stakes are even higher for you when you're watching it. It's like an investment, you know what I mean? Whereas most movies nowadays, you know them just a little bit, and then it's like we're into the shit, and most people don't give a fuck at that point. But I think the reason why people don't go for slow burning movies these days is because, well, let's face it, most people today don't have the attention span.
Don't have the attention span and don't have the patience.
Yeah, They want to see shit happen right here, right now, on the spot. Not there's anything wrong with it. Oh, by the way, shout out to the kid. He's got the original Alien movie posted on his wall. Shout out for that.
Oh, she's so adorable. Like, closet light. Like, oh God.
Yeah. Oh man, she's
And of course, and Joe Beth Williams, man, she, fucking, like MILF, man, MILF.
yeah, she was hot back then, dude.
She was, man.
I think she's. Hang on, let me see where she's at right now. Joe Beth Williams. Right now, she's 73, and her most recent movie was. I'm trying to see if I know some of these. Well, she was in Jungle to Jungle in '97, Barracuda in 2017. Mostly predominantly in TV shows. I mean, hell, she was even in the Batman animated series. And yeah, shout out to Kevin Conway who passed away.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of fucked up my morning hearing that.
Oh, dude, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was just busy. It's funny because I have the entire animated Batman collection on Blu-ray and the Batman Beyond spinoff as well. And when that news
Paul,
out,
I'm sorry. But the book that he's reading, Reagan, the Man, the President, you would not see that in movies today. There's no way in today's climate in Hollywood, no way in hell they're gonna represent a conservative president. No fucking way. You can tell this is the early '80s.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to get away with that these days.
And of course, probably one of the coolest moms ever. Not only is she fine, but she smokes the dope, the devil's lettuce.
Yep.
But go ahead, continue, Paul. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, what was I going to say again? I forgot now.
About Batman. About Batman. You have the complete series.
I got all the animated series on Blu-ray. I got the Batman Beyond. When I got the news today, it was Logan that told me the news. And I was just like, no fucking way. And at 66, too. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, losing. Offset, Aaron Carter. Now, man, 2022 was rough. It was a rough year.
2018 was the worst, dude. Look how many people passed away in that year. And, of course, when it comes to music, 2010 was the worst because we lost in the metal scene. We lost Pete Steele from Typo Negative. We lost Paul Gray, from the bass player from Slipknot at that year. And the one that hit the hardest for a lot of people was Ronnie James Dio. Yeah, we've all been there.
I'm not laughing at the death. I'm not laughing. I'm just like before, after.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I knew exactly what you were laughing at. Don't worry, I knew. I knew. But yeah, I mean, it was like, that was the worst one when we lost Ronnie James Dio. Those goldfish. It's funny, right? Because when I look at these clips with the clown and the goldfish, they got parodied on Scary Movie 2, and then of course South Park was parodied at some point. So this movie did, reach icon status of it's being parodied by a lot of other stuff.
That fucking clown.
Fuck that clown. That clown was a scary fucking thing. I don't mind.
And you would think the clown was gonna do something. It doesn't really do anything till the very end.
Yeah. But it's just it's that very like subtle stuff. It's building, but it's building up very slowly. And then when we get towards the end, that's like when shit hits the fan in like a really big way. Yeah, there you can tell they're having a good time.
I love when you talk dirty.
Love it when you talk dirty, honey.
Again, you like these people. You like like you could tell they're good parents. You know,
Yeah,
like you like this family. It's kind of like it, it's like The Conjuring. Like you like that family, you know, and when bad shit happens, you
yeah,
legit care.
yeah. But yeah, as far as I know, people love The Conjuring, and I know the characters are great in that. But for me, it's like most of these. This is where I'm probably gonna have a rant right now. But most of these recent ghost movies, I just can't get into them much because I've seen movies like these before The Conjuring came out, and for some reason, The Conjuring movies just don't hit in the same level as films like this does for me. As strange as that sounds, but that's one of my reasons why I don't go much on those recent ones. You know what I mean? There's only like, as far as recent ghost movies go, I think
Hmm.
out of three ghost movies I've seen in the last few years that I really liked would be Grave Encounters, Smile, and that one that you showed me, It Follows. I really enjoyed that one.
Now, I think this is true. The whole distance between lightning and thunder, and you can tell how far their away goes. I think this is legit. I thought it was a
It is
myth. I think it's legit.
it is 100% true because one time when I was out and about up on the whole promenade, um, there was a lightning storm that happened, right? And I'm walking away from the grass area, and about a minute or so after I got away from the grass bit, lightning fucking strikes the ground that I just walked past, just and I was just like, yeah, I think it's time for me to go home right now. But yeah, it is true about you. You can tell how far lightning is just by the distance. And I remember this, and there was another time. I think it was in 2017.
Oh, my dad wants to take a message. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, man. She's such. Oh man, she should have never passed away, dude. But yeah, I'm saying there was this one time in 2017 where this fucking massive thunderstorm came from where I was. And you could see it coming from the seafront, and then it was just a non-stop for about 2 hours, just non-stop, constant lightning flashes in the sky where I was. There's videos of it. I'll try and share them with you after this one. Oh, that fucking tree. And I got to put this out there too. The tree in this movie, 10 times more scarier than what you had on the remake.
The fucking squirrel.
Because, I mean, because on this one, the
Oh!
tree.
I forgot about the thunderclap.
But yeah, I'm saying the tree in this one was much more fucking menacing than that remake. I mean, the fucking tree tries to eat someone on here, for crying out loud. And on the other one, it's just like, oh, I'm just going to drop you down here. And I'm like, the fuck are you doing, you fucking asshole? That ain't scary.
Now, Paul, this is one of the most iconic scenes in horror history.
Oh, yeah, this bit coming up.
The lighting, how it's set up, and of course how the horror works. You know, iconic. You know, they're here. So fucking creepy.
Yeah, such an
Now,
iconic line.
of course, Paul. Do you notice when she says they're here, her mouth doesn't say they're here, so she must have said that in post.
Yeah, I'm guessing she did
Like,
too.
why?
She must have.
Yeah, because look at her lips when she says they're here. They don't match up.
Yeah, all right, let's do that. Well, there goes
She
the
said something
TV.
completely different.
Yep. I think I might be a few seconds ahead of you because the TV's gone static. She's just got out of bed, but I might be synced up a little bit.
Yeah. You're a couple seconds ahead of me. Like she's just now waking up for me.
Oh, strobe light. Try that with the lights off.
Oh, I love that. Oh, such a creepy. Jerry Goldsmith with the score is great.
Yeah. Oh, Goldsmith's a hell of a music composer, man. The dude's a fucking legend.
Oh, one of the greatest ever. One of the greatest ever.
Absolutely. And it just sucks he passed away in 2004.
Right, man. Oh.
I mean, you got that other.
I love this right here. I love what's coming up right there with the hand coming out. Oh, so good.
And like I said, even though it's the 80s, the effects back then were just fucking good. Like, look at that. That was great. So subtle. Just
it still looks good. It still looks good.
Exactly. Some effects can be ageless, and this is an example of it.
And look at her face. Look how she's acting. She's acting like how a little kid would act. Like in awe.
Yeah, she's curious. I mean, wouldn't we be if we were at that age and we saw that?
There's the lights. Then here comes the earthquake.
Yep.
And look at her face. It's like she's more curious than scared. Right, here it comes.
Yeah,
like look at her. Look at her.
I just saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, she said something completely different.
I wonder what she said different. Oh, not the bird.
It is what it is.
Everybody wanted a swimming pool back then.
Oh, yeah, if you had a swimming pool in your backyard in the 80s, that means you had money.
Yeah, man, I would have loved to have my own swimming pool. Maybe one day.
Joe Beth Williams in them shorts, though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Kids being kids back then, too.
You buy them being brother and sister. Like, you buy it. You totally buy it.
Damn right.
That's the one thing why I love this family so much is because as actors, I'm pretty sure it's pretty difficult to fully, act like that this is a family. They do that so well here.
Yeah, because there's if you look at them, there is a straight up organic chemistry with them all. It's not manufactured like most films are. It feels very organic and real. Oh, and Haley, what's up on the chat?
What's up, Mama Bert? The TV people.
TV people. Oh man, how did that happen?
If that was my little brother, man, I would choke the life out of him.
Oh, dude, if that was my homework getting splat, I'd be like, dude, you better fucking run right now. Get the fuck out of here.
You better run. Like, Mom, you better grab me right now.
Yeah, right?
Because I'm going to kill him.
Hey, we've all been there at some point when it comes to shit like that happening.
Shit, not me. I was the baby in the family.
Oh, I was the youngest son, man. I got my little bro and sis right now, but, it's happened sometimes. What the fuck happened to that fork?
And again, the strange shit that's happening around the house, it's subtle. It's subtle, like with the fork.
That was random. It's like Neil just popped up and said, hey, there is no spoon. Oh, the guy in the black t-shirt. Recognize who that is?
Sonny Landham, the late, great Sonny Landham.
Yeah. It was in 48 Hours, and of course, the classic Predator.
There's something out there waiting for us, and it ain't no man.
Oh. Wow. She's like, fuck you. And they're like, yeah, whatever.
Ain't she like...
You do that now.
You pervert! You pervert! She's 18! You pervert! Wait, no. Yeah, right. She's 18. She's of age. Okay, never mind.
Well, I'm saying, if you do that now, you get lawsuits coming at you. Here's that damn scream again. We hear it countless times on films. It started in Indiana Jones. Oh, dog knows there's something up. That's the thing about dogs and cats, man. They have that sixth sense. They can see things we don't.
And shout out to the trainer, because obviously this dog was trained. But what's so creepy about this? Like, he's reacting to nothing. It's nothing, but clearly something's wrong.
Yeah,
and I love her acting. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with my dog?"
it's crazy because the ghosts, they start off like playful, and as the film progresses, shit gets real. Hey, get out of my food, you son of a bitch.
I hate
I didn't pay you for that.
I hate people that do that. Pick off my plate.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, this is one of the greatest. This is one of the greatest scenes of all time with the chairs. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
that would scare the shit out of me, bro.
Oh, I remember when I first saw this when I was about 5 years old. I was like, "Yo, what is going on here?"
Like, if that was me, I mean, I'm a black man. I'd be like, "We're moving the fuck out of this house."
I don't blame you.
And what was so great about this, Paul? Because the chairs were glued together. Like, literally, when she goes under the cabinet to get something, literally the crew had to quickly switch the chairs out and then put the chairs on top of the table because they were all glued together. That's all in one shot. There was no cut or nothing. It's all in one shot.
Did you notice when the camera went away? Did you notice that plant started moving? So you could tell somebody got out of there quick.
Yes, but it works. It works though because of the paranormal aspect.
Yeah, it was very effective. Very, very effective. That's why I say, like, when it comes to these recent ghost movies that do this kind of thing, I'm like, yeah, I've seen it all done before. Stem from this.
Yeah, like clearly, like I'm pretty sure a production designer probably moved that plant with his ass cheek, but it still works because you could buy that a ghost did that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool how I was able to get that all done very quickly, though.
That was very cool. Like, it was all in one shot. Like, that was all legit.
Hell yeah.
Do you see them? Do you?
It's hard to see a ghost when they're not going to show themselves just yet.
That is scary, man.
Yeah.
But I know, Paul, you said, that, but what I do enjoy about The Conjuring is, yes, it takes beats from Poltergeist, but what James Wan does, he takes inspiration, but he makes it his own. Because The Conjuring is a much more darker paranormal film than Poltergeist is, you know, and that's why I believe it works. And but you clearly tell James Wan took inspiration from this movie for Conjuring.
Oh, look at that cloud. I like that.
The fake the fake cloud, yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, look, I do have all three Conjuring movies. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm seeing a lot of movies in this, because I've seen so many. But maybe I'll probably end up watching it again. Maybe my stance on it will change. Who knows? But I do have them. That. What are you bringing a bin in the house for, dude? Come on.
I just love how the wife is all excited about it, and Carol Ann is like, "Oh, I've seen all this before."
Yeah, it's all fun and games, so they take your kid.
And Craig T. Nelson's reaction is great. Like, he's he's so confused.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like, dude, honey, I just got back from work. I'm not drunk for this yet. What is going on here?
Like, she's all excited about this. Like, she's more excited than Carol Ann. She's almost like orgasmic about it.
Yeah, right? And Caroline's just sitting there like, I just want to go to bed. I wonder how they did this. I'm guessing they had some wire pull it over or something. Oh, I see how they did it. That bit in the middle bit in the floor, it's like a lining bit. You see it? That's how they did it.
That's the one thing I don't like about. That's the one thing I don't like about Blu-ray. You could see the wiring and shit.
Now, this is what happens when you've got a big 65-inch TV.
I love it. Oh.
He's like, what is going on here? Tell me I didn't see that right.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
All right. If this was you and you saw a chair move like that, I wonder what's going through your head at that point. Besides moving up.
They were about to get one of the most awkward cuts ever.
Yeah, this was a bit abrupt. I remember those Snoopy toys.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. He said, "Mommy, that burns."
Well, you did scrape across the floor. That kid needs to go to the gym. Just saying.
Did you see how abrupt that was?
Very abrupt.
Like, she's literally in the middle of talking and just cuts. And I guess the reason why, because fucking Pizza Hut caught feelings that this movie made them cut it out. Like, Pizza Hut, stop, don't be pussies.
Yeah, just let them finish their line and then cut the scene.
Let them finish their line. Like, it's such an awkward cut.
Right. If I did that during the media study on my college course, the fucking teacher would rip my head off for that. Like, somebody's losing their fucking job if they were doing that, you know? So they're trying to figure out what's going on. Nope, he hasn't experienced any of that. He's like looking at me thinking, you didn't just say that, did you? You know what? Go home for the night, will you?
And I'd be like, honey, I think our neighbors are fucking weirdos.
If they're starting to ask you about furniture moving on its own, it's kind of like, yeah, what have you been smoking?
But yeah, I will say that, you know, that once again with Toby Hooper, like it's gonna come off as like we're dissing Toby Hooper, but no, it's not. It's just, you know, it's just even in these first couple minutes, like you could tell it's Spielberg. And also notice, Paul, that we're like 20, 30 minutes in and nothing has happened, but you're still invested.
Yeah, it's a slow burner. And now it's going to start building. We've had our time to get to know them. Now the tension's about to get ramped up.
Now shit's about to hit the fan.
And like I said, this tree scene 10 times fucking better than what that remake did. I mean, this tree fucking tries to eat him. Think about that, folks. This tree tries to eat this fucking kid. Whereas on the other one, it's like, oh, I'm just going to drop you down there. Fuck out of my face with that.
Oh, watch this right here. Wow, god damn, bro. Look, oh, shit. That is terrifying.
And what's up, Lawrence D? Good movie. 2 and 3 were good. Yeah, the other 2 movies were pretty cool as well, except for the remake.
Oh, and Spielberg, man, it's so fucked up how Spielberg will literally go out of his way to. I think he purposely tried to scare the shit out of these kids in his movies.
Oh, obviously, he wants to get that raw emotion. That's what filmmakers do.
Mom, Dad, look, there's a tornado.
Yeah, why is there a fucking tornado? Oh shit! Meanwhile, back in the bedroom.
I will bet Heather O'Rourke at the time of her life filming the scene, though.
Yeah. There goes the clown.
Looks like a fun. It looks like a fun scene for a little kid to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. See, look, guys, this tree is trying to fucking eat him. The other one just drops him in the remake. What's more scarier, tree dropping a kid or a tree eating someone?
Fuck that movie. Yeah, look, he's trying to eat him, bro. Like that's and think about it, it's 1982, bro. Like I'm pretty sure this shit was wild.
Oh, dude, I bet people in the cinema were like, "What the fuck am I seeing?"
Look at that. Like he's saying, like the kid is saying, like it's hurting me. It's her. Oh shit, that is. Oh, like imagine 1982 seeing this. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, right now, like I said, when I first saw this when I was a kid, I was like, "What the hell am I seeing?"
And there she goes. Ah!
That tree is trying again. Oh, there goes a tornado. Why did that remind me of Evil Dead then? I don't know why. It just did when I saw that scene with the tree. That tornado, man.
God, this is so Spielberg.
Yeah. Well, the dude's like filmmaking royalty over there, man. That guy, his track record speaks for itself.
In my opinion, the greatest filmmaker of all time. Like no question.
Yeah. I mean, we can name some of the movies he did that we liked. I mean, you know, this would be one of them.
Jaws, Raiders,
Jaws.
Close Encounters, like Jurassic Park, like come on, like his resume is spotless.
And don't forget his movie debut with that killer truck, The Duel. If you
Duel,
saw that one.
Yeah. Halloween on Wheels.
Damn right. That was his first movie too. And of course, you know, he did.
And Robbie, I'm sorry, but Robbie's like, a tree just tried to fucking eat me.
Yeah, he's like, dude, my day has just been completely fucked up. I am covered in shit. A tree just tried to eat me. I'm not going to be near trees ever again after that. But yeah, I'm saying other films that Spielberg did, ones that I thought were pretty hard hitting as well, as like, you know, films like Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan, holy shit, that movie was brutal. Didn't pull any punches or nothing with those war scenes.
Carol Ann, sweet Carol Ann, bop bop bop.
Oh, she ain't there no more, dude. Well, she's technically there, but try the TV.
So good.
When the mom opens the door, you hear that ghostly. Yeah, you're right about that, Lawrence. Yeah.
And I love her. I love her realization, like, oh, she might be in the swimming pool. And I love what Craig T. Nelson does. Like, he just jumps in that pool with no hesitation, like a father would.
Yeah, even though it's like full of nasty shit.
I don't give a fuck. If my daughter's in there, I'm going to go get her.
Yeah, same here.
God. And the kid who plays Robbie, like I'm fully convinced Steven Spielberg did some shit because this don't look like you can't teach that. This ain't acting. He legit looks scared out of his mind here.
I think he just shit his pants. There you go, TV.
He ain't acting. He's legit scared.
Oh, he is fucking traumatized, bro.
Oh, and this is so. Oh, this is every parent's nightmare right here.
And you realize your kid's still around, but it's not where you think she is.
Look at his buck teeth.
Yeah.
Got some chompers on him. Yeah, Caroline is in the TV.
Yeah, imagine if you're a zombie and you start munching people with them teeth.
And I love how she puts her hand on the TV. Oh man, so good. This is great. This movie's great. It's great. It's great.
Very good scene. Here we are with the paranormal investigators.
again, you kind of see the parallels from this and Conjuring?
Yeah, I can see the parallels there right now. Like I said, The Conjuring has a lot of inspiration that came from this movie.
Now, like I said, now when it comes to Steven Spielberg and his legacy, like he you could say he is the originator of the summer blockbuster.
He started it
Like
first.
he started the summer blockbuster. I was not, obviously I was not born during his prime, but whenever I heard that whenever a Spielberg movie was coming out, like you went to go see that shit just because it's a Spielberg movie.
Dude, the 80s and the 90s, which is where I grew up in, anytime a Spielberg movie was dropping, the world was watching, pretty much. Like I went to see I went to see Jurassic Park, the first one, in the cinema when it came out 30 years ago, and I was just floored by what I saw. Because think about it, man, no one saw shit like that before. And I think, to my knowledge, also, I think that was one of the first movies during that time that made over $1 billion. Like nobody did shit like that back then. It was rare. That was a landmark, you know.
And what's so crazy about this? That Spielberg was on such a crazy run during this time. Keep in mind, I mean, he is. Because again, technically, he directed this movie as well. He did. He already did Jaws, Close Encounters, and at the same time of doing this, he's doing E.T. Like this man during this time was fucking Michael Jordan. Game was like in his prime, 92, 93 at this point. Like he was in a zone at this point in his career.
Yeah, he literally had the world on his hands, man. Straight up, literally had the world. He had the whole world talking.
The effect, it still looks great. Still looks great. The effect still looks great.
Yeah, dude, she's about to shit her load after seeing what she just saw in that bedroom. She's like, "Fuck this! What am I looking into here?" I
Got
think
the record player.
I'm just trying to think of the last movie I saw. The last one I saw that he did was Ready Player One.
And that was great. When I saw Ready Player One, and I said, he still fucking got it. He still got it.
And what I loved about it also was that everything that we grew up watching or playing video game wise, was in there. I mean, who'd have thought I'd fucking see Chucky in a damn Spielberg movie? I was just like, no way. It was so goddamn good.
Now I would get mad. Listen, if I see shit moving, lights flickering, I'm like, hey, the guy in the glasses made the smartest choice out the whole film. He got the fuck out of there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would leave too if I saw an hallucination of me losing my face. I'd be like, yep, I'm out. See ya. You're on your own.
And somebody asked me when I was preparing to watch this movie, Spielberg or James Cameron, and I say Spielberg all day, every fucking day. Now, granted, Cameron has all-time classics himself. I mean, Aliens is one of my favorite movies ever. I love the first two Terminators. It's gonna be blasphemous to say, I love the first one more.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. Like people were giving me shit like, what? You don't like Terminator 2? I didn't say I didn't like Terminator 2. I said I prefer the first film. And I'm sorry, it's not the best Arnold movie, folks. Get that through your head. The one thing I will say that I hated about Terminator over the years is how overhyped it got.
I can see why though, because I mean, the first movie was a classic, but then when part 2 came out, that was it. Like everybody, I mean, the shit that they did in
Part
that
two
movie.
is great. It is
Yeah.
amazing. But when people say, "Oh, it's the greatest movie ever," it's the greatest Schwarzenegger movie ever, I'm like, no, the greatest Schwarzenegger movie ever, in my opinion, is Predator.
I can't argue that either. I mean, Arnold in his prime had some fucking solid movies. I mean, a lot of people will say, like you said, a lot of people say Predator was his apex. A lot of people's going to say Terminator 2 was his apex. For me, it's like most of those movies back in the day were fucking solid. I mean, I do like Terminator. I do like his performance in Terminator 2. I thought it was great, but his performance in Predator was fucking spot on too. And as far as which director am I going to choose between them two, I mean, it's a tough one for me because I've enjoyed both their bodies of work over the years. But I think in terms of box office success, and I guess because of the fact that people are going to gravitate towards the movies more, I'm probably going to say Spielberg. Because Spielberg has several household name movies under his belt. Cameron's only got about, I guess you could say, maybe 2 or 3. Terminator, Titanic, and Avatar. And of course, Aliens. We've got to put that in there too. But Spielberg's just the amount of movies he's been pumping out and the amount of success he's had with his movies.
Paul, oh shit, Paul, I'm so sorry. Something weird just happened to me, bro.
Well, what happened?
I don't know why, but people gonna look at me like I'm fucking weird, but I legit almost this oh god, I don't know why this just happened to me, but
you got teary eyed.
How could you tell?
I can tell by the sound of you being choked up because I've had that happen to me a few times in my life. I know.
Okay. I don't know why, but when Caroline Heather work, goes, "Hello, Daddy, hello, Mommy," and that music by Jerry Goldsmith. I don't know why it just hit me. I don't know why it just hit me, bro.
There ain't no shame in that. There ain't no shame in that.
Oh God, bro, that's why I was quiet for a second there. I'm just like, oh shit,
dude,
man.
Fine. Don't fucking worry about it. Let the fuck out.
I'm sorry, folks, but that's never happened to me before. I legit just got. I don't know why that just hit me, bro.
Don't worry about it, dude. Just let it out. Ain't no shame in that. There ain't no shame in it at all.
I don't know. Maybe because I guess I got a little girl in my life. And if that happened to me, bro, I would just be. Oh God.
Well, as you know,
and Carol Ann is so fucking precious in this movie, bro. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Paul. I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry.
I can when it comes to younger siblings, dude. I can relate because, as you know, I got a 14-year-old sister and a 17-year-old brother, and I love them both to death. And if something happened to them, and Luke and Louise can vouch for this as well, anything happened to them, I'll go fucking insane.
No, it's just I think why because she's because he's only 5-6 years old, and I'm sorry, and then knowing what happened to her, and just hearing her go, "Hello, Mommy, hello, Daddy," and Craig T. Nelson going, "Hello, Sweet Pea." I don't know why it just made me emotional. Like I'm sorry, y'all. Damn.
See, guys, this is the power of movies. They can make us laugh. They can make us cry. Movies like this that make you feel genuine emotion. That's what makes a fucking good movie, folks.
Fuck you, Spielberg and Goldsmith.
Listen, guys, if a movie can make something
and Hooper.
Like I said, if a movie can make people like James and me feel emotions like that, the movie's doing something right. I said it, and I'm not ashamed to say it either.
And then, of course, every time I see Dominic Dune, I just feel so sorry for her, man. I'm just like, God, listen, any guy that unjustifiably kills, their girlfriend for no fucking reason, basically, deserves to meet the booty warrior in prison. Okay, you know the booty warrior, Paul?
Yeah, I know what a booty warrior is.
It's okay. I liked you. and I want you. And we can do this the easy way or the hard way. That's what that guy fucking deserved. You fucking punk.
Yeah, that was bullshit. What happened to her, dude? Dude, she was only 22. All right. So that's such bullshit. What happened to her? I mean, again, she could have had a successful career after being in this movie. She had a promising prospect going on, but it got snuffed out over some asshole who decided to kill her because I'm guessing she wanted to split up with him or something.
Oh shit! All right, so we was talking about Spielberg and Cameron. I mean, Cameron. I mean, I think he's only directed 7 films. Like the first Terminator,
let me
second Terminator, Avatar, which I'm sorry, I think is overrated personally.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. As you folks may know, I am a little open-minded to films. I did go see Avatar, and for what it was worth, yeah, I did enjoy it, with the 3D and everything. Take away the 3D, it's like an intergalactic cowboys and Indians, but I did find stuff that I did enjoy. And if anybody's asking, and I'm guessing James is probably going to know this, am I going to go see part 2? I'll let you guess the answer.
Hey, I'm not. Listen, if you enjoy the first Avatar and you, I'm happy for you. I'm just saying, for me,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
get
James Cameron. I've seen better James Cameron movies. Listen. What I'm about to say is going to be sound crazy to y'all, but the last truly great James Cameron movie was True Lies. Yeah, I said it.
Well, I'm just looking at his list of films here. Yeah, you're right. He's directed 8 movies: Avatar 2, Avatar 3, and Avatar 4 and 5. They're his next movies. That's going to go all the way till 2028, dude. So there's 3 more of these coming.
And didn't he? And we also can't forget about those stuff that he wrote. Did he do something with Rambo 2? Did he write the script for that?
Yeah, he wrote the script for Rambo 2, and I think he was involved in another sci-fi movie that he did a screenplay for. I think it was Virtuosity. I don't remember, but I know it was one of them. Hang on, let me pull up his full filmography.
A lot of people shit on that movie with Denzel Russell Crowe. I actually loved the movie, honestly.
Oh, I liked it too. Oh, that was it. It was called Strange Days. He wrote the screenplay for that.
Oh, okay.
And he also was involved in, let's see. Yeah, Terminator Dark Fate. It's a mixed bag. Attila Battle Angel. I've got that on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it yet. Heard it's pretty good. But he's been involved in Dark Fate. Oh, and but I'm just seeing what's going on with this new Avatar movie. Oh shit! I just read its running time. You ready for this?
What?
It's 10 minutes shy of 200 minutes.
Man, you know what, Jimmy? Let me tell you something, Jimmy Cammy. All right, listen. I lost faith in you a long fuck time ago, especially what you did with the Terminator series. Fuck you, okay? And plus, I heard that you are a complete fucking dick to work with. Okay, bro, the last great movie was True Lies. Titanic fucking sucks. Avatar sucks. Kiss the blackest part of my ass and my dick. Okay, fucking fuck you, Jimmy Cammy. I'm still mad at him for what he did to the fucking Terminator series. But again, if you guys love Avatar, more power to you. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm just not gonna be there to see it.
Well, I'll let you know, think of it when I do get around to seeing it, dude. You know I'm gonna let you know.
And also, and I also believe that like when it comes to here's a good question. I mean, it's an obvious, but Steven Spielberg or Stanley Kubrick?
Oh shit. I guess in terms of very thought-provoking movies, I'm probably going to go with Kubrick because it's funny because out of all the films that Kubrick's done, there's only 2 films that I've seen that still stand out to me to this very day: The Shining and Full Metal Jacket. I'm just seeing what Philip said in. It was messed up. She was in an episode of Hill Street Blues playing a domestic violence victim, and a little makeup was required due to her being beaten by her crazed boyfriend during the previous day. Yeah. And he says James Cameron wrote the original script for Rambo. Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But Stallone wrote it and added the politics. I didn't know that.
Hey, my favorite Rambo film.
Yeah, Rambo 2 is fucking awesome, dude. You know
Fucking
what?
great.
We need to add those on the watch list at some point. We got all 5 movies.
Okay. We will see. And I will say that, but and also let's think about the movies that he's produced as well. I mean, this, then what all are the movies that he produced as well?
Transformers.
Can you look that up, Paul? Well,
Yeah,
I mean, as far as his run, I don't think nowadays it doesn't really mean much when Spielberg is attached to a project. I'll talk about more in his run.
Yeah. Well, I know he's producing the next Indiana Jones movie, and the guy who's directing it, ironically enough, this guy who did Logan.
Hey man, Harrison Ford, ain't he like close to 80?
He is 80, and he did confirm that this will be his final movie. Like, he's done.
Is he still the highest grossing actor of all time?
Yeah, I think he is. Hold on, let me
still?
check. I think he still is, yeah. I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, his films have grossed 5.4 billion, 9.3 billion worldwide, making him the 7th highest grossing actor.
Hey man. Wait, he's the 7th. I thought he was the first.
No, he's the 7th. I don't know
who's first.
I will find out. While we do that, I think we're about to get ready for another suspense scene. But while we do that, you talk about the next scene while I go find it.
Okay. Well, right now, we're good. Oh, fuck you! It's buffering.
Oh shit! You want to pause it?
Wait, hang on. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay, we're at the Robbie and the sexy ass Joe Beth Williams sleeping on the couch. Oh yeah, with the ghost. Yes. This scene is great. This scene is great. And what makes this scene so effective is that, I mean, one, the effects still look great. It still holds up to this very day. And I love how we see a figure. We don't necessarily know what it is, but it's a figure. And then when they look on the TV monitors to roll it back, because we don't see it from the naked eye, but when they roll back, we actually see the different spirits that are walking around the house. It's such a terrifying moment, man. Like I said, man, if I see that shit in my house, bro, oh God, I would want to leave, but I can't leave Carol Ann, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I think I might have just tracked down who the highest grossing. Oh, according to this list, it says that Harrison Ford is the highest grossing actor. That's on one article.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, but on the Wikipedia it says it's his 7th. Oh, that fucking piece of meat is coming alive.
You can't trust them. You can't trust Wikipedia. And yes, oh maggots. Oh God damn it.
Oh fucking hell, dude.
Man, you know what, man? Every time I see a maggot in anything, I just want to puke.
Okay, I think I found another one. This is YouTube. This is Yahoo Finance. Let me look at this.
And this is when he starts, and he's about to start tripping balls in the bathroom.
Yeah, remember what I said? What happens if you don't press play, folks? And just think, like James said, this movie's a fucking PG. This movie's a fucking PG in the States. And you see this.
And apparently this is Steven Spielberg's hands.
Yeah, it's true. That's me when I've had a bad morning. I can tell you that now.
God, that's me when I had sex with the wrong woman, when I drank too much.
Ouch.
Oh my god, I stuck my penis in that! Ah, I ripped my face off!
Okay, I'm looking at the top 50. Here we go. Let's see where they're at. And it is. Yeah, Harrison Ford, according to Yahoo Finance, is in at number 7. So who's number 1? Whoa, this is going to shock you.
I'm gonna say either Tom Cruise or Will Smith.
It's not.
Who the fuck is it?
It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, man. Robert
It
Downey
makes
Jr.
sense. Yeah, but for the longest time, Harrison Ford had that crown because I mean, come on, he fucking had Star Wars and Indiana Jones, and then the fucking Air Force One, The Fugitive. Like
Yeah,
Harrison Ford was that dude for the longest time.
damn right. What's this? 19. I'm just seeing what Phillips just posted up here. 1900 Nova Center was always being the longest running feature film in cinema. 5 hours and fucking hell. Yeah.
Oh man, you kiss my ass with that.
I'd have to have double drinks and popcorn for that one.
The movie better be fucking amazing if you're gonna tell me to sit down for 5 hours. That's damn near a work shift.
It's not the longest movie ever made, though. I could probably tell you what that is.
What is it?
I'll find out. Hold on.
You're calling Philip a liar?
No, I know I've seen one that's really all right. You ready for this? Here we go. There's a film that came out in 1971 called Out One, and you're gonna love the running time for this. Are you ready?
6 hours.
No. You ready?
8 hours?
There's this one experimental film that came out 10 years ago called Logistics, and the running time is, here we go, 857 hours.
You're lying. You're lying.
You
are lying. You are lying.
No, I'm not lying, bro. I'm about to send you to Wikipedia.
There's no fucking way they made a movie that long.
Well, you don't believe me? Check your chat box.
Man, you know what? You see, there's a reason why Hollywood producers had to be like, you know what? There's gonna be this thing that we're gonna call deleted fucking scenes.
Well, there you go. Oh yeah. Speaking of First Blood 2, there's an Italian ripoff called Strike. Yeah, I think I saw it on TV once. Oh, meanwhile, back on the Poltergeist, we got to get back on track here, folks. But I'll let James read the running time on that movie. But those ghosts have just disappeared upstairs again.
I'll be right back, Paul. I'll be right back. This is ridiculous.
It is true, folks, about the running time of that movie. I'm gonna send Phil. I'm gonna send you something in your chat box, and you can put it in the YouTube chat box so for people to check out. If they don't believe it. There you go. But anyway, yeah. Right now they're looking at the paranormal activity that's happening on the screen, and man, that is pretty creepy how they were able to do that. But yeah, folks, we kind of digressed a little bit there, but yeah, we were just it's really good how they did the effects here with this, and it's just the way this film just builds up the tension. Like we said, the first 30 odd minutes of the movie, you got to know the characters a little more, and then as we further progress, the ghosts get more and more. They become less playful and become more and more malevolent in what they're trying to do. And this kid is like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out. See you later." Sorry, I had to cut the mic there, folks. My had a bit of a coughing fit just then. Oh, dog. Well, the dog's going too. I guess that's a smart idea. I mean, you don't want the dog to get caught in the crossfire of this. And I don't know if it's me, but you notice that kid's got like a cut on his nose. I'm guessing I'm guessing he must have got that cut during the filming scene when he got caught in that tree.
I'm never watching this movie, Paul.
I couldn't do it. That's like 35 days of watching.
I'm not watching this movie ever in my life. All right. Anybody dares me to review this movie is getting blocked. Yeah, I said it.
Hey, check it out now. I'm just kidding.
Nah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, but that's like insane long time, man. I mean, damn.
But yeah, but right now, like we've had some sporadic moments, but it's a nice, again build up once again. I love the relationship between the head lady and God, what's her character's name?
Hang on, I'm gonna have to scroll back and find out.
I know her actual name, but
yeah, her name was Dr. Martha Lace.
Dr. Martha, and what's Joe Beth Williams' character's name?
Diane.
Diane, yes, I actually kind of like the dynamic between those two, kind of like a mother-daughter type relationship that I got going on.
Oh shit, I recognize this dude. He was on Return of the Living Dead.
Yes, he was.
Very good movie that is too. For anyone who's never seen Return of the Living Dead, I would advise checking it out. Let me put it like this. If Return of the Living Dead was never made, you wouldn't have had Shaun of the Dead, and you damn sure wouldn't have had Zombieland. It was the first zombie horror comedy that I know of.
How would you feel, Paul, knowing that your house is buried on an Indian grave site?
All right. First of all, the guy who's telling me that will, not tell me that until later. I'm going to punch him in the face. And second of all, I'm going to be like, why the hell would you fucking bury this stuff on an Indian burial ground? Have you lost your fucking mind? You got plenty of other plots you can build your houses on. Why are you going to build it on this spot? Didn't you watch fucking Pet Sematary or some shit like that?
I think Pet Sematary was after this, Paul.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, but I was just kind of dying. Right now, I'd be like freaking out, thinking, "Dude, why the hell are you fucking making me live here? Then if you did that, you lost your mind."
But don't worry, though. I mean, Craig T. Nelson gives a great performance. He's like, you just removed the headstones. Why? I love it.
They're pissed off.
Why? He gives a great performance because it's relatable. Like his family's in danger.
Yeah, and he just about lost his shit when he realized that's why this has all happened.
Man, I wonder why you're pissed off. Your house is on top of them. Yeah, and if I was a ghost, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, imagine that. You've been in your resting place for so many years. Somebody steals your headstone. Yeah, I would not.
Steals my headstone. A fucking whole house is on top of me. Hell yeah, I'm gonna haunt your ass.
Oh, it wouldn't be pretty if I was haunting you. Tell you that now. It would not be a good scene for anybody there.
I ain't gonna lie, I mean, God forbid, I don't die anytime soon. But if I do come back as a ghost, I'm gonna have a great fucking time.
Oh, dude, can you imagine what I'll be doing if I was a ghost?
But I don't know if I would do anything vengeful. I would just be like, But I would go to the Chicago Bulls game, and I would make sure the motherfuckers win every game.
That's kind of the same frame of mind when it comes to me, when it comes to my team with the Raiders and the Bears.
And the Bears, look, I would make sure. I'm gonna make sure you fucking receivers catch Justin Fields football.
Yeah, really.
And shout out to Justin Fields, by the way. Who broke Michael Vick's record for the most rushing yards by a QB ever. Take that, MG. You say he's fucking trash. But
there you go, folks.
But Justin Fields is that dude.
Absolutely. He's been put in the clinic this season.
Yeah. So you see what happens when you let your quarterback just be him.
Yeah. And we don't have people like Mitch Trubisky and Cody fucking Parkey. I remember that rant. Hell, I remember that game.
You had to say that name.
I saw him. I saw that match, dude. I saw him kick that ball.
The
And
double doink. Yes, I know what happened. Okay, I don't want to talk about it.
I know, but I'm saying when I watched it that day, I said to myself, "Oh man, James is gonna fucking go off," and I was right.
And what makes me so mad about that, Paul, is that I knew early in the season, I knew because I was telling my friends, like, if it comes down to Cody Parkey, he's going to choke. And he did.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, but but the ball got swatted. That's because he had such a weak fucking leg. It wasn't strong enough to, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, we already know. If anyone who wants to see that, just go ahead and go scroll down the video. You'll find it there, folks. But anyway, yeah. Back at the house, we got a big ass. Yeah, think about that, guys. We had big ass video cameras like that back then. Nowadays, we got these little digital ones. They don't require a VHS tape.
Okay, got the old '80s technology, man.
Yeah, on this Zelda.
And we skipped it, but yeah, the guy with the face torn off got the fuck out of there. He said, I don't want." He said, "I want to go home. I want to go home. I can't do this, y'all."
Yeah, after seeing his face getting torn off, he's like, "Yep, I'm done. See you later."
I can't do this, y'all. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Right now, he's probably thinking about his life choices and thinking of a different job. That's it for him.
Paul, I'm sorry, Paul. That was me and you in that situation. I'm telling you, Paul. I can't do this. I can't do this, Paul.
Well, hey, there's a good pay behind this. I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm out. See you later.
Oh, there was another great scene that we kind of talked over too when
oh yeah, the game.
When the Diane goes to the door and opens it and you hear that noise as she closes the door again. Oh, so simple but effective.
Yeah, like very simple moments like that is what made this film very effective. You didn't have to do any of that over elaborate stuff, or and even the effects were subtle but very effective as well so far.
Like that spirit will tell you, that spirit was telling her, bitch, I dare you to come in here.
Double dog dare you to try and grab the kid.
I double dog dare you. You're right.
But yeah, Zelda here, she's been in all three Poltergeist movies. There was another horror movie she was in as well after Poltergeist 2. I think it was called Anguish, if I remember correctly. And what's also fucked up as well is like most of the cast members that were in this movie and in the sequel, they're no longer among the living.
Well, again, they said the shit was cursed.
Yeah, I mean, Tofu was not around. The Caroline's older sister, unnecessarily murdered. This girl here, the paranormal lady, she's no longer alive. Zelda's gone. The guy that played Reverend Kane, he's got it there. Even the Indian dude's no longer here either.
Yeah, I think Joe Beth Williams and Craig T. Nelson are the only ones that are still alive.
Yeah, I think so. I think the other kid check.
Wait, is Craig T. Nelson still alive?
Yeah, he's 70. He's 78. He's still doing it.
Okay.
I mean, he was in The Incredibles, for crying out loud.
That's right. He is Mr. Incredible. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was in the sequel too. Yeah, the kid that played Robbie, I think he's still around. He's still around. He's a film director now though. And he's 51. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
So he was like 10, 12 when he did this. Remember, guys, this movie came out 41
82.
years ago. Yeah, 41 years. A year before I was born.
Jesus. I was not even a thought at this point.
I know. I mean, it's crazy how you see all these films many years ago. We weren't even around back then.
This is great. This movie's great. It's fucking great. You know, still holds up, like with the tension, and you really want this family to get Carol in, and you know, and I love how Craig T. Nelson is suspicious of this lady, which unfairly so.
I mean, you would think after everything he's witnessed so far, he wouldn't be doubting it, but he's still doubting it. He's like, there's got to be an explanation about his brain. He can't process that supernatural shit is happening around him. There has to be an explanation for him in his mind.
And I think this lady was in. Well, I know she probably was, but I remember her specifically in a Tales from the Crypt episode.
Yeah, she was. That one.
That was a really good show. Anybody who was anybody was in Tales of the Crypt. Like, everybody wanted to be on that show. It was such a big hit.
Oh, dude, Tales from the Crypt was really good. Didn't they
it was great. I have not heard.
Hold on, let me look. I did hear they were bringing it back, or was it Creepshow they brought back? I know they brought Creepshow back.
Yeah, Creepshow. I think is what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no Tales from the Crypt though.
Oh yeah, Tales from the Crypt was cool. And not to mention, you know, they had a really cool TV show that went for 7 seasons. You had that animated cartoon that they did as well. Fucking hell, I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Tales from the Crypt. Shit.
Again, I told you, anybody who's anybody was in Tales from the Crypt.
I'm looking at some of the names on you. You had Ewan McGregor, you had Joe Pesci, you had Slash from Guns N' Roses, fucking Brad Dourif was in it. Bernardino the top. Wow, it reached like a who's who. And also, I got to put it out there, the 2 films they did, I thought Demon Knight was awesome.
Demon Knight is great. Demon Knight's really solid. Bordello of Blood, people shit on it. I like Bordello of Blood. People said Dennis Miller was a complete fucking asshole on the set, but I enjoyed his performance.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen Bordello of Blood twice, but you know, Demon Knight, I don't know why, but Demon Knight was just a fun ride, man.
All right, let's go. You and me outside right now. No, thanks, buddy. I don't want a blowjob. That was funny. This one was funny.
That was really cool, man. I've got to see if they've got that on Blu-ray later. But anyway, where were we? Oh, damn, my voice. Yeah. Where were we again? Oh, yeah. She's trying to let them know what the situation is right now.
Yeah, like I'm telling them how dangerous this is going to be to try to get her back.
Oh, yeah, because let's face it, if you've got something that they wanted, you know they're going to be really pissed off about it.
But yeah, folks, hopefully you guys are enjoying me and Paul watching this fucking great movie, Poltergeist. If you are enjoying the show, hit the like and subscribe button and donate to the Cash App, PrimePod313. And of course, feel free to leave any thoughts and comments in the chat, whether it's live or archive. Hope you guys are enjoying the show.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show and enjoying us talking about the movie and also talking about other things as well. That's what makes these episodes unique. That we, you know, it's all
and of course, for the first time ever, well, not the first time, but yeah, I cried in a scene.
Yeah, that is true, folks. If you want to catch that, it's on here in the archives later on, man. A bunch of firsts are happening in this.
I'll say the first time. I think the first time I cried on set. Shout out to Mark, by the way. But the first time I cried was when the Cubs won the World Series, and I cried on air because my dad was a Cubs fan. It was a year, I think it was like a year after he passed. So yeah, it was pretty emotional for me.
Oh, sorry to hear about that.
It's fine. It's been about 15, 16, 17. It's been 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years on November. What's today's date? Today's the 11th, November 9th, 2015.
Damn. I mean, I remember when I saw the news of the Cubs won, man, I was just like, holy shit. They finally did it after over 100 years. Damn good moment.
It was a great moment.
Very good.
Great moment. Yeah, sadly, we'll probably never get back to that again. But hey,
we were alive to see it. We saw it happen.
That we were. So 2016 was a great year.
Yeah, it was for a lot of things. 2016, personally, for me, was a bit of a shit year, but for other things, yeah, it was great.
I'm sorry if I brought up old memories, Paul.
Nah, you're fine, dude. I'll tell you the stories someday.
2016 was great for you. Well, it was shit for me. Thanks a lot, asshole.
Nah, it wasn't shit because of other things. It was personally though. It was like personal stuff going on during that year for me.
All right, Paul. Let's stop opening up and let's be actual characters now.
Yeah.
Look at the audience. Like, look at Paul and Dave's actually opening up to us. It's like, oh well, hey, what do you know?
Hey, anything can happen on these shows, dude, and that's what makes it entertaining.
Right now, I'm just kicking my feet up right now, just enjoying this right now. Like this is a Spielberg movie at its best right here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this movie has been a ride. Again, simple lighting effects, but look how effective it is.
So simple because it's obviously just a strobe light. It's obviously just a strobe light, but it's just the intensity behind it and the emotion behind it. And I love this moment. Like, you've never done this before. Neither have you. You're right. You go. That's funny.
Yeah, very ballsy move what they're doing right now.
Well, I mean, it because she wants to get her daughter, and she's willing to do whatever it takes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's coming up here. She's about to come up here. Like, you've never done this before. Neither have you. You're right.
It's the first time for everything, I guess. Whoa. The hell's that ball coming? But yeah, I mean, like this type of, when you look at the remake one, I mean, okay, yeah, you got to go and see what their world looked like, but I didn't.
Don't bring that movie up. It doesn't deserve it.
Oh, I'm going to be doing comparisons. That's how I am.
I don't want you to. I don't want that movie to. And you waste Sam Rockwell. You're such a talent like Sam Rockwell. You completely waste him. And fuck that movie. I hope it could suck on an AIDS dick.
Ouch. Well, yeah, I come for it. Here we go with the vote.
Like, here it comes now.
Yeah, you don't want to do that because you're not dead yet. Bit of a fucked up irony me saying that, but you know where I'm going. God, can you imagine that? Can you imagine what it's like?
So intense, bro. So intense.
I know. But I'm saying, can you imagine the filming for that? And you got to stare at that strobe light for God knows how many times. Imagine what that's in your eyeballs.
Oh my God. Hope nobody had seizures while filming this movie.
Yeah, right.
That's a big fucking strobe light.
Yeah, and hopefully you got 20/20 vision still after this. They're literally staring that fucking light right down right now. What the hell is on that rope?
That's great. That's great. That's great.
She was so ready to go, and then she's just like, "Yeah, you know what? On second watch, you go."
That reminds me of that scene in Ghostbusters when where do these stairs go? They go up. And Bill Murray's gonna take the lead, and he saw that big ass lightning flash. He's like, "All right, guys, you go first. You guys go first."
Yeah. Oh man, Ghostbusters again, another cool movie.
One of the funniest movies ever.
Yeah, Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, another good movie. We don't talk about the
underrated. Underrated. I'll never understand the hate for it. Never.
Yeah, and I will say, Afterlife was actually not bad.
I've yet to see it.
I've got it. Maybe I'll I might switch things up a little. You never know. I got some ideas. All right, you better hope you grab that kid. If that rope breaks, you're screwed.
Oh, they're fucked. And I love how we don't see the world that they're in right now. It's just completely up to our imagination.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way it should be.
This is so Spielberg, man. I understand why Spielberg won't, because he doesn't want to throw his buddy under the bus. Because Spielberg has addressed it like, no, it's all just Toby. It's Toby's movie. But Steven, come on, bro.
Come on, man. We know this is your handiwork. Just own it.
My shit just freeze. Where are you at now, Paul?
I am at an hour and 30 minutes in. Zelda's talking about what's going on. You want to pause it?
Yeah, are you not at where they come when Carol Ann and Diane come through the roof?
Well, they haven't dropped in yet.
Okay, they haven't dropped in yet. Okay. I'm okay. All right. They kiss. He's about to go in. So intense, so passionate.
Ugly ass monster come out of the bedroom.
Oh shit! Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that scene. Love that. Yes, I'm at there now. That was great. I love that.
And now they've dropped in covered in some kind of shit.
And I'm at there now, and I love Craig T. Nelson's reaction. He's like, "Don't nobody fucking touch him."
That would you do if you saw a fucking face like that staring your ass down? I'm out the door if that was me.
I'm out the door, and I finally see my wife, and I see my daughter. Like I'm like, no, don't nobody touch him.
Damn, dude.
Such an emotional performance by Craig T. Nelson, and he's acting like a dad.
Yeah, straight up. And I will say this: I know you got your kid back, but you better be ready for retaliation because it's coming.
Oh, probably. I would say this is one of the greatest false finishes ever.
Yeah,
because you think the movie is over.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people thought that. I know I did when I first saw it.
Spielberg, you fucking genius. Because when I first saw that, I was like, cool, they got Carol Ann back, they're about to move. But then you realize, wait, there's 20 minutes left.
Yeah, then you think to yourself, oh, we're not done yet, okay.
We're not done, no.
Unless the credits are going ultra slow, but then again, that's not the case.
The movie, the Poltergeist kicked out at 2.
Yeah. She's getting herself ready for camera.
I love it. The house is clean.
Hey, she's the original Ghostbusters right there.
Can you feel it? I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear. Loser. What movie is that from?
Oh fuck, I forgot.
People in the chat, what movie? What line is that from?
Come on, guys, help me out.
Come on, chat. I know y'all know it. Okay.
Philip, you must know this one. You gotta know this one, buddy.
Can you feel it? I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear. Loser. Loser.
Damn it. I'm right now.
Ace Ventura.
Son of a bitch. I heard it. Fuck.
Ace Ventura.
I thought it was I was thinking horror movies. Hang on a second. I'm going to hit myself. Okay, good. Okay.
Hey. Ace Ventura was that guy.
Oh, yeah. And also, I got to put this out there too. That Ace Ventura movie was my introduction to a metal band called Cannibal Corpse.
Yes. When he's on stage with Bill Maher. Oh god, Jim Carrey in his prime was a beast, man. He was a straight up beast.
Another thing I'm gonna give Jim Carrey props for as well. He's a straight up fucking metalhead, just like me.
Oh yeah, you could tell. I could tell.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the bands like Cannibal Corpse. He's in the bands like Napalm Death. Bands like that I listen to. I'm just like, okay, if I ever get a chance to meet this dude, I'm gonna say how much I enjoy that bands as well.
Yeah, but then you'll probably get into a conversation with Jim like, hey, Paul, do you know that me and you don't really exist? We're not even real people. We're just souls walking the planet. We're just shells. Like your body is just nothing but a clay. That didn't. It's like Jim. Like I just like talking to like the same music, bro.
That's an interesting. That'd be an interesting conversation. I'm also going to mention as well. He also did pretty good as Robotnik in the Sonic movies as well. I've got to give him props for that.
Actually, Jim Carrey doesn't exist. You don't exist. Nobody here exists. Okay, we're just all robots walking the earth. It's like, yo, Jim, what the fuck happened to you, bro? Like, bro, like, why are you? I've always heard that he was always kind of into that conspiracy shit, even back in his prime. Well, it's like, bro, like, come on, Jim. We just talk about the movie, bro. Promote the movie.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Oh, okay. Turns out that. He suffers from depression just like me. Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, most comedians are very depressed people.
Yeah. Excuse me. That's my phone saying hello again. That's a cool toy gun as well, I've got to admit. We had some pretty good toys back then.
Now, Paul, at this point, I'm thinking something's wrong.
Yeah, it seems too quiet right now.
No, because I'm just like, okay, they got Carol Ann back. They're about to move. You would think, okay, that's it. That's the end of the movie, And I'm thinking, wait, something's off here.
Yeah, something is really off. Like, no way can it be over just like that. It seemed too easy. Still scared of that clown? I don't blame you, kid.
And I just want to say this too. I mean, because we're about to see Diane all over the walls, which I can't look at the same way again. Scary Movie 2. That and the clown dragging the boy under the bed. Scary Movie 2 fucking ruined it for me, man.
Oh yeah, when the clown gets a dick in the ass. Yeah.
Yes, he's a balloon animal.
Back up in space, like, oh!
And the ghost was fucking Tori Spelling, which was sparing from this movie.
Oh, another bit I liked on Scary Movie 2, which I thought was funny, was that cat fighting the main character. He's like, got the broken glass bottle going, yeah, come on, then let's go.
My pussy's got crazy.
Yeah, I gotta admit though, the first two Scary Movie movies were fucking brilliant. Then part 3, it was just after that.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when movie execs try to take your creation and make it their own. Yeah. Happens a lot to the Wayans family.
Yeah.
Now, Paul. I'm not saying Spielberg. Well, I'm not saying Wes Craven stole this idea, but with Tina's death, with her all over the walls, and like this movie did that first.
Oh, it's obvious where they got the inspiration.
Inspiration, yes, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, right, but when that clown jumps him, if you listen carefully, you hear the Predator sound effect. Listen. See what I mean?
Oh, shit, yeah. And what was great about that, Paul, is that when they notice that the clown is gone, there's no music. It's just nothing. He's just gone. Love that.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, he's right there with evil intent.
God, Joe, bro, man, my God, she's looking good. She's looking good in that outfit, too.
I'll tell you what, she looks good in that football shirt.
But, like I said, imagine this, Paul. Like, imagine in 1982, and this happened when she's being flung around all over the bed, bro. I bet that shit was terrifying to watch.
Oh, I bet people were freaking out.
She got some good. She got some abs too. Shit.
Nice ass.
But bro, like, look, imagine how scary this was in '82.
Oh, dude, that is just people would be losing their minds over this. Because think about this, no one saw anything like that before back then. Nobody. Yo, kid, you might want to leave that bedroom right now because they're trying again and they're not fucking playing this time.
I'm walking out of here with something.
Yeah, really. Oh, they're having none of it now. They are having none of it.
It's going to happen later, but I love the shot when she's running down the hallway and it gets longer as she's running. Oh, God, that's some nightmare shit there.
That's like, yeah, that is nightmare right there, man. And oh, shit, there's the thumbnail.
That's great. It's great. It still looks great.
I love it. It's just so goddamn good. Very creepy.
Don't
and
take
scary.
my babies.
Oh, I don't think they're listening this time. He's like, get your ass down them stairs.
It's great. It's still great, man. It still holds up. And if you don't think Spielberg didn't direct this, look at this last 15, 20 minutes. It's obviously Spielberg.
Oh, this is clearly his work right here. Well, here's where the controversy lied with this movie, especially with this scene that's coming up right now. Because there was a lot of
real skeletons. Real skeletons in there.
Real corpses.
Which apparently she didn't know. Nobody told her there's going to be real skeletons.
The hell would you do if you were on a film set and said, "Oh, by the way, they're real skeletons you just played around with"?
I'm sorry, what?
Imagine if you were on the film set and after you did that scene, the guy says to you, "Oh, by the way, those are real skeletons." How do you feel about that?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, how would you feel if you were doing that film set and all of a sudden you found out that they were real skeletons after you did the scene?
They were what?
I'd be fucking going ape shit.
What? That would be my reaction. Like, I'm sorry, they're what?
Oh yeah, they're real. They're not fake. Those are straight up real corpses.
I'm like, because they said it would be cheaper to get real skeletons, but I'm like, Spielberg, that's fucking wild, bro. That is wild.
That's insane right there, man.
Actual dead people, folks.
Yeah. Get your head around that.
Actual dead people, which is really creepy.
Well, if they use an actual horse's head on The Godfather, then I guess it's okay to use actual corpses on Poltergeist, isn't it? So,
which that would never happen today.
Well, you won't be able to get away with that now, no. Back then, man, everything was a bit more looser.
And I love how when she opens the door, like she immediately starts flying in the air. Love that.
Oh man, that hallway is just it's going away from you.
Oh my god, bro, it's so intense because because you don't know if they suck these kids in, God knows where they're gonna go.
Oh, you ain't getting them back if they go down that.
You're not getting them back. It's pretty much hell. It's pretty much hell.
That is hell. You better grab them kids right now because there ain't no second chance on this one.
I'm sorry, but I've seen this movie. I'm still on the edge of my seat watching this right now.
You ain't the only one. Philip said, "No wonder the film was good." Yeah, no shit, dude. Using actual fucking corpses, of course it's gonna get cursed. Oh, fuck that. No way. Nah, get out of there. You might
Spielberg is on his fucking game right now.
Oh, dude, he's on fire right now with this. And he's just come back like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we get that moment where he's like, "It's remove the headphones! Why?
Yeah. Well, here we go again. Oh shit! More caskets popping out.
That is scary. That is scary right there. Like they actually, it makes you think like these motherfuckers actually dug up graves to.
I'm beginning to wonder now. Oh shit!
That I'm sure that's illegal.
Yeah, and you know that corpse that popped out in the kitchen? I'm pretty sure that looked like Reverend Cain.
It did. It did.
I don't know if anybody caught that, but yeah. Oh, dude, he's giving it shit right now.
That's exactly how I would react, man. My family's about to fucking die because of you, you fucking asshole. I'm about to kill you.
Oh, dude, I'd be feeding them to those things. Come on, dude, get your keys out and drive. Go, come on.
Hurry. Coach, hurry the fuck up.
Come on, you should know what key it is. Fucking oh, God.
He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared.
I would still know what key it is, though. Oh, shit. That's nice. She's like, give me a kiss. it's everybody in that neighborhood. You might want to rethink about staying there.
Yeah, you might want to move. Yeah, if I see a house that's crumbling down, bro, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm out.
Yep. Damn. Yeah, everybody, pack your shit. Get the fuck out. There's a flamethrower sticking out your road. And you, mate, you're going out of business.
And again, I just love, yeah, like the fire, the fire and the fucking fire extinguisher going off. It's like typical Spielberg shit.
Yeah. Oh, and if this doesn't make people move out of the neighborhood, I don't know what will. Yep. If that was me, I'm like, honey, pack a shit. We're out of here.
Shit, you ain't got to tell me twice.
Oh, and by the way, dude, I want my fucking money back. I want my insurance back. You can take it. I'm out. See ya. This guy knows he's bankrupt. He's not crying because of what's going on. He's crying because he knows he's going to lose a shitload of money on the lawsuit.
Shove it up your ass.
You are now leaving? Yeah, fuck that.
And I love this ending. That's about to come up here.
Right now, they'll go anywhere, even if it's Sesame Street. They don't care. They just want to get the hell out of there.
And it's so fucked up too because Dominic Dunn does not come back for the sequel because she passed before the sequel was filmed. And I believe in the second film they wrote it off as like she went away for school or something like that.
Yeah, because after this movie, she got killed. So.
Yeah, every time I see her, it's like I just go, damn.
It's funny because I never knew she died until like 10 years later when I was watching those programs on the E! Stories.
Oh, and I just want to say this too. I forgot to say this too. Fuck those neighbors, by the way.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you bitch ass, punk ass. Clearly the woman needs help, and you just ran. You punk motherfuckers. I hope y'all catch AIDS.
Oh, so we're not watching TV tonight? Okay, fair enough.
Love it. And look at the old school Holiday Inn sign.
Oh, man, it's been a long time since we've seen any of those.
And I love what happens here. It zooms out. Then you see executive produced by Steven Spielberg. Notice how he got his name first in the credits.
Yeah, I did notice that.
I don't think you see Toby Hooper's name in the credits.
Yeah, Toby Hooper right now is making, dude, really? It was supposed to be my name first. Fuck.
No, but it's in the opening credits though.
Yeah, fair point. And there you go, folks. Poltergeist
and then Carol Ann's theme. It's zooming out. And yes, that's it. And Poltergeist. It's great. Classic film.
Classic movie right there, man. That was just so damn good.
And rest done after what happens to them. Hang on.
The microphone's being a motherfucker. Yeah, microphone's flipping a bitch. It had to do it when we just finished watching the movie. Damn the microphone. But while you fix it, I'll drop my thoughts first. So yeah, Poltergeist, guys. I mean, it's been a couple of years since I saw this movie, and once again, it just reminded me about why I enjoyed this movie so much because, it was one of them movies where it was just so well made. It was so damn good. The story was at a decent pace. The cast of characters, the actors and the actresses involved, you got to know them. You got to, they were very likable and believable. And as the story went on, you started to care for these guys more, especially with the stakes being raised at the way they were. The build up in the movie, like it starts off all nice and subtle, and then as the film progresses, the ghosts get more and more malevolent and violent, and then you find out later on that oh, by the way, yeah, well, we built this place on an old Indian burial ground. We didn't move the corpses, we just moved the headstones because less money that way. I'm thinking to myself, man, you're a fucking dick. But yeah, it was just a really good film. Everybody was on point. Steven Spielberg definitely on his fucking ball game with this, and of course, I know Todd Hooper had involvement in it too, but you could tell clearly that this was like Spielberg's handiwork written all over it. But that aside, it was still well done how they did it. The effects were good. I mean, even for a film that came out in the 80s, man, the effects were still top notch. I mean, like for example, look at the one that's on that thumbnail here, folks. Just top notch quality stuff, and it was a very well-paced movie. I mean, and you could tell that this movie clearly inspired several other movies, like James was saying earlier, with James Wan putting his spin with The Conjuring. And now I know I have my opinions about The Conjuring. Maybe if I watch them again, I'll probably soften up on them. But you could tell this movie inspired a lot of movies, again, like The Conjuring. And of course,
this and Amityville.
Amityville Horror, yeah. And let's mention that bed scene from Nightmare on Elm Street. Got to put that in there too. But, all in all, out of the three movies, the first movie will forever be a fucking classic. The sequels were solid too, which we'll probably do somewhere down the line. And of course, Heather O'Rourke is Carol Ann. Just, that's the thing that makes this even more sadder, is that the fact that she, at her age, was a very talented kid actress. She was so good at what she did. It was so genuine, so fucking believable, right? And to have her life cut short after the third movie because of what was it that took her out again? Some kind of septic shock with her intestines. That's what took her out. If that didn't happen to her, man, who knows what her career would have been like after, if she lived long enough today. Like, say if she was alive today, who knows, man? Who knows? But out of the three child actors, the one that played Robbie is the only surviving one left out of the trilogy, believe it or not, folks. But yeah, that aside, great movie, absolutely fun to watch. I had a blast, and it still holds out today, even after 41 years. So yeah, I'm gonna give it. Fuck it, I rarely give a score to this movie. I'm giving it a 10. What about you?
Well, for me, yeah, this is still a really good movie, and I'm gonna keep on saying this too. I'm not disrespecting Toby Hooper. I'm pretty sure he's had plenty of creative input on this story. I'm pretty sure that that he is just as much as responsible for the success of Poltergeist as Spielberg was. But when Spielberg wrote the film, he said to produce the film, he initially wanted to direct this first. The studios wouldn't let him. He let his buddy Toby Hooper do it. But if you just compare the two directing styles, it's clearly Steven Spielberg, and I'm pretty sure Toby Hooper, Steven Spielberg always seemed like the type of guy that would, she's gonna let Toby Hooper get the shine, but we all know what it was. It's like Jordan and Pippen. Michael Jordan will give Scottie Pippen all the credit in the world. They said there wouldn't be no Scottie Pippen. No, there wouldn't be no Michael Jordan. It was Scottie Pippen. But that was my Michael Jordan impression. But every basketball fan knows that, yeah, Mike, but we all know that you're the reason why they won those championships. It's like that. Toby Hooper was Scotty, and then Steven Spielberg was Jordan, like on this project. It shows.
Exactly.
And I'm sure Toby Hooper, like Paul, if this was me and you, and like I said, I wrote the movie, I let you direct it, I just be like, hey Paul, look, I already shot the scenes, I already just all you have to do is just sit back and just say action, and that's it. You would have a problem with that. I'm pretty sure that's what Toby Hooper did. He just kind of sat back and said, okay, well Steven already did the job for me, so yeah, action.
Well, hey, as long as I'm getting a paycheck, I'm good.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure he got paid really well from this movie's
Absolutely.
success.
Yeah,
Um,
went on to make 121 million against a 10 million budget.
there you go. There you go. God, I miss. Don't you miss Paul when movies used to be like events? You would just go to the movie theater and there'd be like lines like 2 blocks long to watch the movie.
There's been maybe 2 or 3 movies in my life where I've seen a massive waiting line like that. The first time for me was 1990 when the original Ninja Turtles movie came out. That queue went all the way up the damn street. The second time I had an experience like that was Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. The last time I had a major experience like that, and even to the point where everybody stood up and applauded at the end of it, was Avengers Endgame. That's the 3 times I've had big event experiences like that in a movie.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. But but Toby Hooper, no disrespect to you. I mean, but Steven was the star here. But rest in peace to the late great Toby Hooper.
Yeah.
Um, and then like the effects still holds up. The cinematography is still great. Um, I love the cast. I love Craig T. Nelson. I love Joe Beth Williams. I love Dominic Dunn. I love Robbie, and I just adore Carol Ann. Now you say who knows what would have happened? We don't know. That's the thing about it. Because here's the thing, Paul. You got to think about this too. Child actors that make a successful transition into adult acting, if you really think about it, is very rare.
Yeah.
Like if you really want to say, you can really make the case the greatest child actor turned actor of all time. You can't say Leonardo DiCaprio.
Obviously, yeah, because I mean that dude, he's been in like a whole heap of movies. I mean, for anyone who didn't know, his first movie was Critters 3, and then he ended up in, I think it was What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and that was the movie that I guess you could say transitioned him as a serious player in acting because he ended up getting an Oscar nod for that role.
Exactly. But here's the thing, Paul. Not everybody's Leo. You know,
That's
and you know, and Leo is an anomaly, like you could say Drew Barrymore made a successful transition, but child actors, transitioning into it doesn't really work out for the best. I could, off the top of my head, I could think of Jason Bateman.
Yep.
Jason Bateman struggled for it seemed like a decade. It wasn't until really these last 12 years is when he finally got a second win, with Ozark and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, we just talked about it recently. I mean, Danielle Harris, as we love Danielle Harris over here, but her claim to fame is only Halloween 4 and 5, so
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to how your agent is, what roles you've turned down, how you are behind the scenes. But when it comes to Heather O'Rourke, I do see the talent. I mean, for a 5-6-year-old girl, she was a great actress, and it would have been nice to see how her career would have gone post Poltergeist. And sadly, that was taken away from us. And rest in peace to her, man. But yes, I love the family. I love the slow burn approach to the movie. Like the real creepy eeriness of the movie. You really care for the little girl when she gets snatched away. Clearly, I did because I fucking cried over her being caught.
Hold on here, dude.
But yes, I so badly want to give this a 10, but I can't. You know why I can't?
Go on.
That fucking cut.
Oh, that's why?
That is why, bro. Like, that is the most, I still say the most awkward cut I've ever seen in a movie. When Diane is clearly giving a whole monologue and it just cuts because Pizza Hut caught feelings and want that shit to be cut out. Fuck you, Pizza Hut.
I go to Domino's instead of Pizza Hut, folks.
Yeah, Domino's is the superior pizza, okay? But I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5, that'll work, yeah.
8.5 out of 10. Yes, and I definitely recommend this film if you haven't. Oh, even Arlo in the commentary said that this movie is amazing. So
It was.
Poltergeist 1, thumbs up, great film. Spielberg in his prime, at his best. And after this, after Poltergeist, he went on to, I want to say he went on to do Raiders of Lost Ark next, right?
Let me check. Let me see let me just look at his list of films here.
Yeah, well, what was the movie he did after this?
Well, I can tell you right now, it's a very fucking long list. I'm just hold on.
Hey, the GOAT. He's the GOAT, man. Like,
okay, here's his filmograph. Yeah, The Duel. Then it was Jaws, right? Raiders of the Lost. No. Raiders of the Lost Ark came after Poltergeist because Raiders of the Lost Ark came out in 1981. After this,
yep, I was right. Yeah.
He was involved in a movie that's infamous for all the wrong reasons, and that's the Twilight Zone movie.
Oh, well, let's not talk about that.
The scene with the helicopter.
Yeah. That killed John Landis' directing career. Yeah. But
so I'll say after Poltergeist, he did the Indiana Jones prequel, Temple of Doom.
Man, just doesn't matter being Spielberg, man, knowing that you're the shit and you can in any movie you come out with is gonna be a banger. I mean, if I'm Steven Spielberg, I'm looking at these other movie directors around me and like y'all ain't shit.
I'll tell you what his net worth is. Wait until you hear this. His net worth is, are you ready? $4 billion.
As it should be. And
if I'm correct, I think his salary per movie is a few $100 million.
Hey man, you want my talent? You have to pay top dollar. I mean, you know who fucking I'm Steven Spielberg, bro.
and seven of his movies are in the National Film Registry.
Once again, I'm Steven Spielberg, man. Like, you want me to do your movie? Cool. Pay me about like 200, 300 million to do it.
Yeah, really. This dude, this guy's earned his stripes, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, fuck you, James Cameron. But yes, if you haven't seen Poltergeist, definitely check it out. Great movie. Rest in peace to Heather O'Rourke and Dominic Dune. Yes, great movie. And Joe Bev Williams was looking good. But yes, so yeah, Poltergeist, thumbs up all the way up the ass. Did I say that? Yes, I did. Yeah. All right, so
what?
Well, I guess I better tell you now, Paul. I will have a show next Friday.
Okay.
So I won't be able to do a Gorehound show Friday, but I might do it that Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday sounds fine, man. I'm cool with that.
All right, cool. Well, I'll go ahead and announce the movie that we're going to be watching next week and what I'm looking forward to, man.
All right. Well, I've got two movies in mind, but the one we're going to be doing first is we're going to be going for a martial arts action movie, folks. Yes, that's right. It's been a while since we've done an action film, but we're going to do it. It's from the guys who did The Night Comes For Us. It features James's hot lady in the movie. And the main character in the movie is the guy that's in the Raid movies. So the movie I'm talking about, folks, we are going to watch Headshot. And what have you got after that, James? And I'll tell you what I got after that one you got.
I don't know yet. I didn't think I haven't figured it out yet.
All right. Well, after James's pick, when we do find out what it is, I do have another in mind. And remember, I said we were going to start going through some Shudder movies. Well, I got one we're going to start with. So after James's pick in about 2 or 3 weeks, the next movie we're going to be watching is on Shudder, and it's called Downrange.
Downrange. Oh, the fuck I'm talking about? Yeah, I got it written down here. Yeah, I know what we're gonna do.
There you go.
I'm not doing this to annoy you, Paul.
Go on.
But I enjoyed this movie as well.
Bring it.
We are going to be after Headshot. My pick will be Insidious.
Oh shit.
Insidious. I'm not doing this to it. Well, I kind of am, but
I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So next week will be Headshot. Then will be Insidious. And what's that other one?
Downrange, which will be on Shudder.
Downrange, which is on Shudder, which I got a subscription to, so that's perfect.
I would say to keep hold of it just in case we used it. So it's a
I did, and it's been, and thank you for that recommendation.
All right.
All right. Well, folks. All right, well, cool. Well, I have to get out of here, folks. It's the little one's birthday, so I got to go spoil her with an expensive fucking dinner. Jesus Christ, Paul! If you ever have a daughter, don't let them know that you make money, okay? Because they're gonna spoil. They're going to squeeze every dollar out of you, bro.
Well, I can tell you right now, my little sister, when she knows it's her birthday around the corner, I've got to get her something. Otherwise,
I gotta get her. I know how you feel. Got spoiled rotten.
Well, it's my sister, so I love her, so I got to go ahead and do that for her, man.
I got to too. God damn it! If it was a little brother, I wouldn't. If it was a little brother, I wouldn't give a fuck. But little girls, you just got to. You got to.
Hey, we're big brothers to our sisters, man. That's what we got to do.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. And of course she's fucking calling me already. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed Primetime Gorehound of us watching Poltergeist. Hopefully y'all will have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for the commentary, and of course we'll see you for Primetime Gorehound of Headshot. So there you go. So everyone be safe. Have a good weekend, and try to avoid flashing fucking TVs.
And stay away from neighborhoods that's been buried on burial grounds.
Exactly. So yeah. So we are out. Peace.
Laters.